Gaffer, a good win. How did you see that one?
Brilliant win. Thought it was a good game, quite tight. Not a lot in the game, not loads of clear-cut chances, but it was a good battle. And thankfully, we produced one moment of quality late on in the game to go and win it, which was just what we asked for before the game. Said, look, we might have to again show patience, but as long as someone produces one moment, then we'll be fine.
Yeah, I was going to use that exact phrase because I've heard you say that before, moments of quality, and we know Morgan's got that, don't we? And he did brilliantly to get into that position, and he'd had a few chances, and it's persistence, isn't it, and believing in yourself, I suppose, in that kind of situation.
That's it, and Morgan's that type of person and that type of player. He keeps trying. There was a spell for 5 minutes just before his goal where his touch bounced off him a little bit, and I'm thinking, this is just not going to be one of his days. But you've got to keep him on the pitch because, as he's proved time and time again, if he gets in them areas, he can score. So it was a brilliant finish. I think that gets him 8 or 9, I think, this season for him. So yeah, he's playing with loads of confidence and he's doing the business for us. Yeah.
Let's take you back to the start of the afternoon. You named the same 11 as against Morecambe. Thinking behind that one?
Yeah, I just felt we played well last week against Morecambe. We had a nice balance to the team, and obviously the lads who came on last week made a good impact and won us the game in Sam, and Jordan Houghton done brilliant when he come on, so it was a tough decision to go with the same team, but I just felt that for this game that was the best starting 11. Now the next game, which we've got in 2 days, is going to be probably a different starting 11, and the one on New Year's Day will be the same. We're going to need everybody in the squad over the next 5 or 6 days because it's quite tough and it's demanding. So yeah, we went with that team today, and thankfully we got it right and we won the game.
You went to the bench just after the hour, I think it was 61, 62 minutes with a triple sub to just to freshen things up, I suppose.
Yeah, and just to change shape a little bit. We just felt we played well in the second half, early in the second half, but we just wasn't getting the break of the ball. So we went, we'll get the 2 strikers on up the top. Jordan as a single pivot instead of having 2 in there, and gets us an extra attacking player on the pitch, and we went for it. And Morgan, as I just said, produces a bit of quality, and then we have to adjust again and get a bit of security on. So yeah, that's just how the games go. It's constantly having to think about what's next.
We've looked at the quality at one end with the finish, but there has to be quality at the other end as well. It's a second consecutive away clean sheet, and there were times where Mike Cooper in the back 5 were tested, but they held out.
Yeah, they all defended really well because Cheltenham's best way of scoring, or it looked like, was from one of the long throws where the balls bounce around. So you need to get first contacts on the long ball coming in initially, and then get your body on the line and block shots. And thankfully we managed to do that. Got a bit nervous there when Alfie May had his and got blocked. It looked like it was going to spin up and go in the goal, but Michael reacted great and caught it. So brilliant clean sheet, and I'm pleased for everyone.
You've already touched on it, but the next game comes in 3 days' time. It's a bit like a Saturday, Tuesday, isn't it? It's 3 days' time in an evening. So it's kind of, you're used to that sort of thing because games do keep coming, but you've obviously got an eye a little bit further as well because the next game is only 2 and a bit after that. So it is packed in, but we look forward to the next game at home.
Definitely, yeah. And when you're playing well and you're winning games, then you're looking forward to the next game. You just want to play. So tomorrow we'll get the boys in for a recovery session. The lads will do a little bit extra who need to do a bit, and then we'll plan on I don't even know what day it is, the day before the Wickham game, and yeah, we'll plan and prepare like we always do, and hopefully put in another good performance at home park that keeps the run going.